WKAR presents Quizbusters. Production of Quizbusters is made possible in part by Consumers Energy, building Michigan's future by supporting excellence in education. Consumers Energy, count on us. And by viewers like you. Today, the Marauders of Ovid-Elsie take on the Trojans of Homer in the first round of our tournament. Now, here's the host of Quizbusters, Matt Ottinger.
Thank you for coming. Thanks a lot. Thanks, everybody. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Quizbusters. We are continuing the first round of our tournament. Two teams which qualified to this point, ready to face off. Only the winner now advances in our tournament, one step closer to our grand championship at the end of the school year, sometime late May, early June. Players, let's meet the players first. The Marauders of Ovid-Elsie, beginning up on top with Lauren Hunt, Tom Brenner, the captain, John Furden, and Will Green. Their alternates, Travis Howe and Brock Palin. Their advisor, Karen Burkhart. And they'll be facing off against the Trojans from Homer High School. And that team is Mike Ayers, Eric Mayernick, the captain, Barbara Petradine, and Derek Allen. Their alternate is Luke Malott. Their advisor is Holly Blushfield. As I said, only the winner advances. No more seedings, no more scores mattering, except, of course, that you score more than your opponents. That will advance you in the tournament, as you well know. And we begin with the Quick 10, as you also well know. Good luck to everybody. Let's get started. Get in as much game as we can. Here we go with question 1. What word for a classic form of dance comes from the Italian for to dance? Barbara Homer.
Ballet.
Ballet is right. Question 2. What four-letter word is the measure of the rate at which signals are transmitted over a telecommunications link? Tom, Ovid-Elsie.
Bomb.
Bomb is not right. No, I'm sorry. Homer, any ideas? Right idea, Tom. Didn't quite give it to me correctly. Baud, B-A-U-D is the word. Question 3. The Aleutian Islands separate the Pacific Ocean from what sea? Tom, Ovid-Elsie.
Bering Sea.
Say it.
Bering Sea.
Bering Sea is right. 10 points for that. Question 4. What weasel-like mammal native to India attacks and kills Tom, Ovid-Elsie?
Mongoose.
Right. Question 5. Poisonous snakes, the rest of that, of course. Question 5. What is the first name of the current Prince of Wales? Tom, Ovid-Elsie.
Charles.
Prince Charles is right. Question 6. In what country would you find the popular resort area called the Black Forest? Will, Ovid-Elsie.
Germany.
Germany is right. Question 7. December 16th, 1773 was the date of what famous tax protest? Tom, Ovid-Elsie.
Boston Tea Party.
Right. Question 8. What were the 4 basic elements recognized by the ancient Greeks? Lauren, Ovid-Elsie.
Wind, earth, air, and shoot.
Nope, I'm sorry. I'll clear that. Homer or Eric?
Wind, earth, fire, water.
Wind, earth, fire, water, or wind and air. Either one of those we could have taken, but when you put them together, leaves you one short. Question 9. What do we call the tubes that run from the trachea into the lungs? Tom, Ovid-Elsie.
Brachii.
No, I'm sorry, that's wrong. Homer, what do we call the tubes that run from the trachea? Derek.
The bronchial tubes?
The bronchial tubes, the bronchi. That's right. Question 10. On what continent is the Republic of Burundi? Derek, Homer.
Africa.
Africa is right. That's our Quick 10. Had several tricky questions in there. We come up with a pretty even split. Ovid-Elsie got 5 of those. Homer got 4. Now, of course, the regular part of our game. A correct answer now gets you the 10 points and gets you control of the bonus category. Good luck to all of you. Here it comes. The name for this popular modern form of Cajun music is thought to have been derived from a French word for beans. It combines tunes of French origin with elements of Caribbean music and the blues. Tom, Ovid-Elsie.
Reggae.
Reggae is not the right answer. No, Homer, I'll finish it for you. It combines tunes of French origin with elements of Caribbean music and the blues, and often features guitar, washboard, and accordion. Name it. Zydeco music. Zydeco music. New toss-up, players. Grover Cleveland's vice president was the grandfather of the unsuccessful Democratic candidate for president in 1952 and 1956. What name did both men share? Tom, Ovid-Elsie.
Humphrey.
Not Humphrey. No, I'm sorry. Homer, any ideas? Derek.
Dewey?
Not Dewey, no, Adlai Stevenson. Stevenson was the right answer. New toss-up players. In the Black Sox scandal of 1919, 8 Chicago White Sox players were accused of having thrown the World Series. The team that won the World Series that year were also originally known for the color of their socks. Name that team's home. Eric Homer.
Boston Red Sox?
No, I'm sorry, that's wrong. Ovid-Elsie, name that team's home city. Tom.
Cincinnati?
Cincinnati, the Reds of Cincinnati. That's good for 10 points. Boston, of course, was also an American League team. Ovid-Elsie, your bonus category is science. Took us a while to get there, but you're in control now. It's multiple choice, and John, you'll give me the answers once you've talked. Classify the following rocks as being either igneous, sedimentary, or metamorphic. First, marble.
Metamorphic.
Metamorphic is right, 10 points. Next, obsidian. O-B-S-I-D-I-A-N.
Igneous.
Igneous is right, 10 points there. Finally, slate.
Sedimentary.
No, we were looking for metamorphic that time. Slate is metamorphic. 20 points on your bonus gives you 80 in the game. 40-point lead now for Ovid-Elsie. New toss-up players, you might want your pencils for this. Here it comes. 225 is a square number. What is the next highest square number? That's John. Ovid-Elsie.
256.
Right, well done. Teammates giving him a thumbs up. That's hard to do. Ovid-Elsie, you're back in control. History, your bonus category. Between 1642 and 1646, England underwent a civil war among supporters of the king and supporters of Parliament. Answer the following questions concerning this war. The year span again 1642 and 1646. Your first question, name the king whose forces were defeated.
Charles.
I need more, please.
Charles II.
I'm sorry, it was Charles I. I'm sorry. I'm impressed that you got the Charles part of it, but I had to add the specific one. Sorry about that. No points on that bonus. You'll stay at 90. We'll play a pop quiz. 4-letter combination in your first pop quiz, players. All your correct answers will begin with the letters C-O-N-G. Interesting letter combination. C-O-N-G. Lauren from Ovid-Elsie and Mike from Homer will start us off. The supreme legislative body of a nation. Mike.
Congress.
Congress is right. Next. To change from a fluid to a solid or semi-solid state by exposure to cooler temperature. That's what you expect Jell-O to do. Congeal. Congeal is the word. Final question for Lauren and for Mike. A corporate entity made up of several companies in a variety of different industries. Conglomerate is that word. Todd from Ovid-Elsie now. Eric from Homer. An assembly of people gathered for worship, or Tom.
Congregation.
Congregation, or for religious instruction. Next. Existing at or dating from birth, such as an illness. Tom.
Congenital.
Congenital is right. 10 points there. And finally, the republic located in West Central Africa. Tom.
Congo.
Congo is right. Very well done, Tom. Took all 3 of those. Capital at Brazzaville. The captains now, John from Ovid-Elsie and Barbara from Homer. The 2-word name for a swindling of someone by first winning his or her trust and then defrauding, usually in an elaborate manner. It's a con game is the word that we needed. C-O-N-G, although it split the word. Second one. The 17th century British master of restoration comedy, whose plays included Love for Love and The Way of the World. Very tough one. His name is William Congreve. Final question. To express vicarious pleasure in the success or the happiness of another. Barbara?
Congratulations.
Congratulations, or to congratulate. That's right. 10 points there. Will from Ovid-Elsie and Derek from Homer will finish us off. A Cuban dance of African origin involving 3, Will?
Conga.
Conga is right. 3 steps followed by a kick, performed by groups in a line. Next. In geometry, the state of being equal. Derek?
Congruent.
Congruent. Congruency. Equal in all respects. And finally, the state of being overcrowded, especially having too many cars on a road so that traffic moves. Will?
Congested.
Congestion. That's good for 10 points, and that's our quiz. Too many cars on the road, traffic moves slowly or not at all, you've got traffic congestion. That's right. Ovid-Elsie with a 70-point lead early in the game. Players, new toss-up for all of you. When she died in 1849, she was eulogized by President Zachary Taylor, who said, quote, "She will never be forgotten because she was truly our first lady for half a century." Name her. Tom, Ovid-Elsie.
Martha Washington.
Martha Washington is not right. No. Homer, any ideas? Eric.
Susan B. Anthony.
No. Dolly Madison, 1848. A little late for Martha Washington. New toss-up players. What two U.S. states each have universities and rivers named Miami? Tom, Ovid-Elsie.
Ohio and Florida.
Ohio and Florida. Right. 10 points for that. Some very tricky toss-up questions. These players are doing very well pulling some of these out. Music is your bonus category, Ovid-Elsie. Answer the following questions concerning classical composers. First, who composed the funeral march, who composed the funeral march sonatas? The funeral march sonatas. I need your answer.
Bach.
Not Bach. It sounded like a guess. Beethoven was the right answer. So another guess might have paid off better. No points there. You'll stay at 150. New toss-up now for all players. Which James Joyce novel takes place entirely on June 16th, 1904? Was Ulysses. New toss-up, everybody. What man-made waterway was completed in 1825? Tom, Ovid-Elsie.
Erie Canal.
Erie Canal is right. 10 points. Good job. Ballet is your bonus category. We had a question identifying the term ballet earlier. Now you've got a whole category concerning the art of ballet. First question. What do we call a ballerina's short, flaring, fluffy skirt?
Tutu.
Tutu is right. 10 points for that one. Next. What is the term for the bending of the knees while the back is held straight with hips, legs, and feet turned out?
Pirouette.
Need your answer.
Pirouette.
Not pirouette. Not a bad. You named a term. Plie is what that one's called. 10 points for your bonus gives you 170. I think in a pirouette you're spinning, but I'm not real sure myself. New toss-up now for all players. This world leader was named president of the Soviet Union twice, once in 1960 and again in 1977. Name him. Derek, Homer.
Khrushchev.
Not Khrushchev. No, I'm sorry. Ovid-Elsie. Tom.
Brezhnev.
Brezhnev is the one. That's good for 10 points. Your general bonus category is all words that begin with H. All the answers to the following questions begin with the letter H. Your first one. What fish is sometimes known as the holy flounder?
Halibut.
Halibut is right. 10 points. Number 2. What is the term for a small Czechoslovakian coin? I need your answer.
Hairball.
No, I'm sorry, no. Why not guess, right? Who knows what would come up? Haler. It's a H-A-L-E-R, a haler. 10 points on your bonus takes you to 190 in the game. Takes us to halftime in our program. Ovid-Elsie with a strong lead, but as we've said so many times before, every toss-up question can lead to a total of 50-point swing. So a couple of those, and Homer's right back in this. Anything could happen in the second half. We've got two good teams with us here. And right now, the players, you've been reminded, you'll just take a break right here while I'll talk to the people at home. Our Quizbusters are playing for fun, for pride, and ultimately for prizes. We have some terrific grand prizes at the end of our season. And here's Dan Bayer to tell you all about them.
Quizbusters is pleased to announce exciting 11th season prizes for our Grand Championship finalists. Our runner-up team will receive offers of up to 5 one-year textbook scholarships from the MSU Bookstore. Students accepting these scholarships must enroll for classes at Michigan State University. Some other restrictions will apply. And for the 10th consecutive year, up to 5 students on our Grand Championship winning team will each receive offers of a 1-year in-state full tuition scholarship to Michigan State. These terrific Grand Championship prizes are offered through the continued generosity and support of the Provost, the MSU Bookstore, and the Office of Admissions.
All right, thank you very much, Dan. And of course, that's at the end of our season, several months away right now. Right now, we have a good game underway. Ovid-Elsie with 190, Homer with 70, and the second half to play right now. Players, you know how it works. Same as the first half. We'll have toss-ups that lead to bonuses. We'll stop halfway, play a pop quiz. We will end the game with our 60-second lightning round. Always a lot of fun. Players, good luck to you. We start the second half with this 10-point toss-up. What conflict officially ended when an armistice was signed in the village of Panmunjom on July 27th, 1953? Tom, Ovid-Elsie.
Korean War.
Korean War, 10 points. Good job. Took all the way to that year, but 1953 puts it into focus. Ovid-Elsie, your bonus category is literature. Answer the following questions concerning poets and poems. First, name the poet who died at 25 from tuberculosis and wrote Ode to a Nightingale.
Emily Dickinson.
Not Emily Dickinson. No, John Keats wrote Ode to a Nightingale. So no points there. You stay at 200. New toss-up players, you will want your pencils for this. Change 31.25% into a common fraction. Sorry, took too long on that one. That was a tough one, too. 5/16 is what you would have come up with eventually. New toss-up players. The name of the ship used to search for treasure in the novel Treasure Island is the same name as an island in the Caribbean Sea, one of the Greater Antilles, and the second largest island in the West Indies. Name it. Tom, Ovid-Elsie.
Hispaniola.
Hispaniola is right. 10 points. Tom, way to go. Bonus category, Marauders, is political parties. Identify the political party to which the following U.S. presidential candidates belonged. First, Herbert Hoover in 1932.
Republican.
He was Republican. That's right, for 10 points. And now, second one, J. Strom Thurmond in 1948.
Democrat.
Looking for a more specific answer.
Southern Democrat.
Liberal Democrat.
No, I'm sorry. He was not the Democratic candidate for president that year. He ran on a states' rights party. He was a states' rights Democrat, so we're going to give you a second chance if you said Democrat. But you got 10. You got the first one for 10 points. States' rights party is what they called that. New toss-up now for all players. By land area, what continent contains the most tropical rainforest? Derek, Homer.
South America.
South America is right. 10 points. Homer's in control. Grab your pencils. Homer got a spelling category for you. You'll confer. Barbara, you'll give me the answers when you've talked to your teammates about it. First, excuse me, spell all the following words. They'll all begin with the letter D, although I don't think that's going to help you a whole lot. The first one, digitalis. Okay, Barbara, when you're ready.
D-I-G-I-T-A-L-Y-S.
Not a Y. No, it ends in I-S. D-A-T-I-L-I-S. Sorry about that. Spelling categories can prove tough sometimes. No points on that one. You will stay at 80. We have a new toss-up now for all players. Give me the Latin name for any curvature of the spine, including the extreme hunchback. Will, Ovid-Elsie.
Scoliosis.
That's right. 10 points. Good job. Including the extreme hunchback deformity, any of that is scoliosis. Ovid-Elsie back in control. Fine arts is your bonus category. Identify the artists who created each of the following famous works of art. First, View of the Toledo. View of the Toledo. I need your answer.
Picasso.
Not Picasso. No, I heard Spanish and you were on the right track. It was El Greco, the Greek-Spanish painter, El Greco. No points on that one. You'll stay at 230. And we'll play our second pop quiz. Players, 4-letter combination this time for you. All of your correct answers begin with S-T-R-E. All your correct answers begin with S-T-R-E. And we begin with Lauren from Ovid-Elsie, Mike from Homer. The actress who won Academy Awards for her roles in Kramer vs. Kramer and Sophie's Choice. Mike?
Streep.
Meryl Streep, right. Next. Shaped so as to move through the air or water with minimum, Mike?
Streamlined.
Streamlined with minimum resistance, that's right. Final question. A measure of power and the capacity to exert force. Mike?
Strength.
Strength is right. Very well done, Mike. Took all three of those. Tom from Ovid-Elsie, Eric from Homer. A length of canvas between two parallel poles used for carrying the sick or injured. Tom?
Stretcher.
In a prone position. Stretcher is right. Next. A type of bacteria which produces a... Tom?
Streptococcus.
Streptococci, that's right. 10 points. I would just taken strep. Variety of infections in man, especially in the throat. Final question. A mental state in which a strong demand is placed on the nervous system. Tom?
Stress.
Stress is right. Tom took all three of those back for Ovid-Elsie now. The captains, John from Ovid-Elsie, Barbara from Homer. A small body of fresh water flowing in... John?
Stream.
A stream flowing in a channel or under the earth. Next. The Tennessee Williams play about the decline and tragic end of Blanche Dubois. Barbara?
Streetcar Named Desire.
Streetcar Named Desire is right for 10 points. And finally, someone who attracts attention by running nude in... Barbara?
Streaker.
A streaker running nude in public. That's right for 10 points. We end now with Will from Ovid-Elsie and Derek from Homer. The singer, actress, and director whose films include Hello, Dolly, Funny Girl, Will.
Streisand.
Streisand, Barbara Streisand. The mirror has two faces, the other one I was going to name. Second question. Having awareness or education derived from real or rough experience rather than from formal education. Derek?
Street smart.
Street smart, sure, streetwise, something like that. That's good for 10 points. And final question for Will and for Derek. A long, narrow piece of fabric, ribbon, or paper used as a festive decoration. Derek?
Streamer.
A streamer, that's right for 10, and that's our pop quiz. Well done, players. Players, the next time we hear the fanfare, we're going to be going to the lightning round, but right now it's a new toss-up for all of you to get back to those bonuses a few more times. For 10 points, players. In his advice to the players, this Shakespearean character says the purpose of acting is to hold a mirror up to nature. Name this tragic figure. Sorry, Tom, the horn came first. The guess might have helped. It was Hamlet. New toss-up, players. Name two of the four most abundant elements in the Earth's crust. John, Ovid-Elsie.
Nitrogen and oxygen.
I'm sorry, that's a wrong answer. Eric, Homer.
Iron and copper.
Iron is one, but copper's not another one. Oxygen, strangely enough, is one of them. Oxygen, silicon, aluminum, and iron. Those were the four. New toss-up, everybody. The explorer John Cabot had a son who followed in his footsteps, leading expeditions to South America in the 1500s. What was the first name of John Cabot's son? Tom, Ovid-Elsie.
Mark.
Mark is not the right answer. No, I'm sorry. Homer, any ideas? There was also an actor by that name. Sebastian Cabot is the right answer. New toss-up, players. It was originally referred to as El Rio Grande de la Florida by Hernando de Soto, who encountered it in 1541. Tom, Ovid-Elsie.
Mississippi River.
That's exactly right. 10 points. Ovid-Elsie's in control. By what name is that river known today? The Mississippi River. Bonus category is... excuse me, Ovid-Elsie, the bonus category is computer science. I'm looking at my notes and back and forth. I'm going to give you an acronym that you might have encountered on the internet. I want you to tell me what the acronym stands for. First, TAFN. I need your answer.
I have no clue.
These are little shortcut acronyms for phrases that you might encounter in chat rooms and such. That's all for now is what TAFN stands for. No points on that one. That leaves you at 290. We're going to play the lightning round. The last 60 seconds, players, nothing but toss-up questions remain. They'll come fast. We'll see how well our players can fare with these. 10 points when you're right, 10 points away when you're wrong. Ovid-Elsie is at 290, and Homer is at 150. Give me 60 seconds on the clock. The 1-minute timer is set, and the lightning round begins now. What is the capital of Mississippi? Eric.
Jackson.
Right. Jacksonville is the largest city in what state? Derek.
Florida.
Right. From 1199 to 1216, what youngest son of Henry II was King of England? Time. What do we call a baby kangaroo? Tom.
Joey.
Right. What economic hands-off philosophy gets its name? Derek.
Laissez-faire.
Right. Francis Lightfoot, Richard Henry, and Light Horse Harry were Revolutionary War figures who shared what family name? Will.
Lee.
Right. The general name for the chemical compound calcium oxide is the same as the name of what common citrus fruit? Tom.
Lime.
Right. In 1984 and 1988, Greg Louganis won gold medals in what Olympic? Tom.
Diving.
Right. What president was assassinated in 1901? Derek.
McKinley.
Right. The Maldives are an island republic in what body of water? Eric.
Mediterranean.
No, it's wrong. I'm sorry. It doesn't matter, though. Ovid-Elsie, you've won the game. Congratulations. And throughout the game, including in the lightning round, the players were piecing together the clues in the questions and solving some very tough questions. From 1199 to 1216, the key there is he signed the Magna Carta in 1215. King John was the right answer, and the Maldives are in the Indian Ocean. That was, if you didn't know that, it would be a tough one to guess. Homer, sorry it didn't work out better for you. Ovid-Elsie, very quick on those toss-up questions. That freezes you out of the bonuses and doesn't let you put a whole lot of points on the board, so it didn't work out for you today. But I know you play these games all season long. We wish you luck in those competitions and your further academic pursuits. Let's have a hand for the Trojans of Homer High School. And Ovid-Elsie, I'm just checking my schedule here. You will now play the winner of the game between Milan and Tuama, Westphalia in a few weeks' time. The games will start coming a little faster now, so we'll see you back here in a very short time. Congratulations to the Marauders of Ovid-Elsie. Reminding you from time to time, this was a white division game, the smaller schools in our tournament. We go back to green division action next time. Hazlitt High School will face off against Jackson County Western in our green division, the larger schools that play our game. Thank you so much for watching. Join us here every week at this time. I'm Matt Ottinger. Enjoy.
Production of Quizbusters is made possible in part by Consumers Energy, building Michigan's future by supporting excellence in education. Consumers Energy, count on us. And by viewers like you. Book scholarship awards and reference materials for Quizbusters are provided by the MSU Bookstore, located on the campus of Michigan State University. For more information about Quizbusters or any of WKAR's locally produced series or specials, visit our website at WKAR.org.